Wow, wait till you see this. Yeah, I wouldn't be coming in here if you're claustrophobic anyway. Nearly fell over. Got my finger in the right bit. What's happening? Slash Bună dimineața. Good morning in Romanian. Been up since 6 o'clock this morning, it's now approaching 7. Gonna head to Dracula's castle today. Booked it online, cost me about £50 roughly. There's various pickup points across Bucharest, being various hotels. I picked a hotel, but then they sent me an email later on to say they weren't picking up from that hotel anymore, but they've sent me a free Uber ride voucher to get me to the hotel I need to go to get picked up there. So just gonna jump in Uber now and then head up there, get picked up, and then head up to the castles. I'm not sure how far away it is. I think it might be a bit of a trek, but we'll soon find out. Currently about halfway to our first castle. We've stopped at a service station just to chill out for a bit. That was absolute carnage this morning trying to get to that bit on time. They gave us that Uber voucher, but unfortunately I couldn't get connected to an Uber driver, so I ended up just getting the bus, and I was about 10 minutes late. The guy was phoning me and everything, and honestly the shame you feel walking on a bus full of folk that you've just held up and they're all just looking at you as you get on because you're late. Oh, it wasn't great. So I'm just going to plod along now and hopefully get there soon.
Honestly, because the city until the monastery.
Right, so we're at our first stop now in Sinaia. No, not Sinai, that's Egypt. Sinaia in Romania. Gonna go down and see the castle down here, that's the first stop. Some of these absolutely ancient buildings are honestly surreal. Like, they're so good to look at. Unbelievable, some of them around here. I don't think the camera can do this place justice of just how beautiful the scenery actually is. Look at some of that. Some of these buildings look like they're actually out of films, like, honestly. Look at that. Keep rambling on about it, but stunning.
But also heat inside. So usually I'm going to say because they saw our soldiers as in video. So because they had these lost people, they had this lose, much lose.
Romania absolutely loves the water fountain anyway. I have to say that tour guide is absolutely brilliant, like giving us a whole history about the whole castle, and even on the way down to here, the way up to here I should say, he was telling us about various bits of history about Romania and Bucharest in particular, and pointing at various buildings and telling us all about them. Very, very clued up, very worth it. Just heading inside one of the castles now. Wow, wait till you see this. So yes, I definitely say that Peleș Castle is worth a visit. Absolutely unbelievable scenery. I think there might be enough pennies in that fountain to fund our next trip. Anybody got a magnet? I'm going in. Today is a Monday, and unfortunately on a Monday Peleș Castle is closed. However, you can visit the little courtyard bit that I've just been in, but you can't actually go physically inside the castle. But you can go in if it's any other day apart from Monday. But to be honest, I don't really see how inside could be much better than what it looks like on the outside. But then again, I might be wrong, I haven't seen inside. And there is the boss man that built all this, Karl the First, right there. Right, so that's Peleș Castle visited, and I definitely highly recommend that. It's now time to head back up to the bus and go to the next castle.
This is the hiking on the mountain stars. There are two hidden mountains. Now, if you're looking on the left and you see the fog with the shade with the clouds, but on the top of it, you may hidden mountain. But also the Dacian were known and called by the Roman.
some length of a queue to get into this bit. Might be here a while. Making progress. And we are in 45 lei for that, which is about £9.
Until 16th century, when it was given to the Brașov city. Now, as I said, the history of the castle, mostly the only connection with the castle and Vlad the Impaler is in the time when he was overthrown for the first time from the throne. He took the throne of the Romania when he was 17 years old, and he was overthrown. Now, when he was running from the Ottoman Empire, he retreated here in Transylvania because Iancu de Hunedoara, the voivode of Transylvania back then, he helped him escape. So that may be the only connection with the castle and Vlad, because it is said that Iancu de Hunedoara appointed him as a captain here to safe pass the borderline. Now that's the only connection, but we don't have any records that he was actually living here. Now, about Dracula. Actually, the only thing true about Vlad the Impaler was that he was born in Transylvania, Sighișoara. But he actually ruled Romanian country, and his royal court is the place where we actually left from, Bucharest. Now, how actually he got
Right, so I'm at Bran Castle, and as me and you know it, Dracula's castle. It's a bit of a steep hike up to it, but we'll get there. Tour guide was just telling us there that actually Dracula didn't even live in this castle. It was built 100 years before he was born, and even when he was alive, he didn't even live here. Apparently, he was saying American tourists are to blame for calling it Dracula's castle because he knew he was from round about here in Transylvania, and apparently they just found this castle, started banging on the door, offering dollars to come look and see where Dracula lived. It's the 10th of October today, so I'm a bit early for Halloween and vampires, but all part of the experience. About to go into Queen Marie of Romania's bedroom. Might be Mary, I don't know. Might Marie or Mary. Some photographs of Boss Man himself right there. The Gothic room. I don't know why it's called the Gothic room, there's not a single can of Monster Energy to be seen. Heading up into there now, that looks a bit tight. In we go. Yeah, this is quite tight in here. Yeah, I wouldn't be coming in here if you're claustrophobic anyway. Nearly fell over. And we're through. Brilliant view from this castle, seriously. I thought I was a bit early for Halloween, but I think they're a bit early for Christmas. Some tight corridors in this place anyway. Very tight staircase. There is the crown next to the bed. Tell you something, it'd be very, very easy to get lost in here. So many staircases going everywhere and very easy to get confused, but it's beautiful at the same time. Definitely enough in that well to fund the next trip. Tight staircases. And we're out. The tour guide was telling us before that 80% of Romania is covered with forest, and I can see that everywhere we've been today. There's been trees everywhere. It's really, really nice to see. Right, so that's Bran Castle done. That's 2 out of 3. Got 1 more to go today. I think we're getting a bit of lunch first, then we'll get ahead to the next one. Right, so it turns out I got a bit confused. I thought there was 3 castles to go and see. It turns out there's only 2. And we've done both of them. So we're actually in the town of Brasov just now, exploring a bit. We've got about an hour and a half to explore here. Just admire it. I don't think we could have picked a better day to come and see this place. Camera really doesn't do it justice how beautiful it is. It's almost got the big Hollywood sign up there as well. Got my finger in the right bit. It's got a similar Hollywood sign up there, instead it says Brașov obviously. So in Bucharest you've got Little Paris, and here in Brașov you've got Little Hollywood. Tour guide was saying there, when this was under communist rule in Romania, one city had to be called after Stalin, and Brașov ended up being called Stalinshov, but then changed its name back to Brașov after Stalin. This place is absolutely beautiful, like very, very old buildings absolutely everywhere, but all very well kept at the same time. It's now about 4:30 in the afternoon. All I've had to eat today is a pretzel at 8 o'clock this morning, so I think it's definitely time to go and try and find something to eat.
It's 40 minutes.
That's me fed in water. The brilliant wee restaurant that, I think it was called La Schwen or La Schwen. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's La C-E-A-U-N. But yeah, it was very, very good. Those were mince wrapped up in cabbage with a bit of sauerkraut on the side, and something which looked like couscous slash with mashed tatties, but I'm not entirely sure. Had a big chilli on there as well, pickled chilli. That and a glass of orange lemonade, came to 60 lei, which was pretty spot on I thought. Very nice, very tasty. Yes, very good. Very good.
You okay, yeah?
Yeah, you?
Ciao.
Ciao. We're about another 20 minutes before I need to head for the bus, so I'm just going to try and explore a bit more, maybe get a box of sweeties or something to take home with me, some Romanian sweets, but see what we can find. Right, so I patched the idea of the sweets, I got an ice cream instead. 11 lei. Just heading back to the bus just now and then back to Bucharest. I think it's quite a trek back to Bucharest, but we'll soon find out.
Pretty sure it was your. Oh, I love to dish it out.
And we are back. So back in Bucharest now after an action-packed day. Got plenty done. It's a 12-hour thing that. I left here about 7 o'clock, got picked up about 8, and then we got back into the city centre for about, well actually it's more like 13 hours, got back for about 9. But yeah, if you're in Bucharest, it's definitely worthwhile taking a day out to go and do that and see the castles and stuff like that. Brasov, Peleș Castle, if I'm even saying that correctly, I don't know. And obviously Dracula's castle, who's not even actually Dracula, obviously. But yeah, definitely worthwhile if you're in Bucharest. Only cost me about £50. Tour guide Dan, he was absolutely brilliant as well. Gave us loads of facts and information about Bucharest and the way there, and you know, things about the castles, things about Brașov, loads of fun, interesting facts and just good knowledge that you'd want to hear. I'll drop a link in the description below for that tour so you can buy it for yourself if you're ever in Bucharest. Right, so I'm getting my flight back home tomorrow about 3 in the afternoon, which means I probably won't get a fantastic chance to do the filming tomorrow. So I'm guessing this is concluding my trips to Bucharest. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at RiyadOnTheMove as well. And if you want to go a step further because you enjoyed it that much, then please don't forget to share it to all your friends, family, siblings, dog, Auntie Jackie's sisters, brother, boy, all the rest of it. But anyways, I've got a couple of good videos coming up next on Egypt, so I'll get those out for you so you don't want to miss out on them. So please hit the subscribe button. And anyways, I'll see you in the next one. I don't think we'd have... Oh, sake. When Romania was under communist rule, communist? Aye, good one, Mark. So this place got named Stalinshov. Well, just heading back for the bus now, and then back to Bucharest. Can't concentrate on ice cream. Just heading back for the bus just now, and then back to Bucharest, I do believe. Why is that light not working? So, back in Bucharest now after getting my flight back home tomorrow. I think it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I won't really get a great deal of what, Mark? So I won't get a great deal of what? This will be the 3rd time! Right, so I'm getting my flight back home tomorrow about 3 in the afternoon, so I won't get hell! Right, I'm getting my flight back home about 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I won't get a great deal. Right, so I'm getting my flight back.